Welcome to the Dock Walk, brought to you by Ainslie and Ainslie, powering this INEOS Britannia America's Cup team. Ian Williams, our pre-start coach, and our rules advisor alongside me. We got some things to talk about, my friend, after yesterday. You've been to see the umpires this morning. What was said and what's the outcome?
Well, we had I guess you could say, a robust exchange of views. There's no outcome. There's never an outcome from these things. There's no sort of right of appeal or anything like that. What's done is done. But I guess we're just trying to understand their point of view a little bit. You don't always, get, I think, the full story from these things, but you can start to understand where they're coming from. And I hope they understood a little bit of where we're coming from as well.
When you go and have those sort of conversations and have those meetings, I mean, is it really just applying pressure from our side so that there's a bit more of a balanced view moving forward?
I think from our side, really, it's education both ways. We're trying to understand how they're thinking, what they're thinking, so we can, anticipate accordingly. And at the same time, they're looking for us from an education on how these boats respond, what's possible. There was a lot of talk about the board coming up, and we explained that the board coming up doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to luff up there. It means that, we can go up or down. So I guess there's a bit of education both sides there.
I guess what has happened is it's seriously fired everybody up. I've never seen this man so animated as he was earlier on this morning. Right, Hannah Mills, come over here, champion of champions. How are you feeling? I know you're gutted after missing out on the first ever women's trophy in the America's Cup, but what an amazing effort from all of your girls and from your team. What do you want to say after all of that? Because I know it's tiring, I know you've been through it, but how are you feeling now?
Exhausted, but just ultimately so proud of everyone here and at Athena Pathway. It's been such a team effort by everyone, and just a massive thank you as well to everyone who supported us and sent us some amazing messages afterwards. It means a lot, and this is just the beginning. But today is about INEOS Britannia and hopefully an amazing day on the water.
Now, you know that my husband loves a comeback or two. We've been here before. You know what he's like out on the water. How fired up is he going to be after yesterday?
Yeah, pretty fired up, I think. Yeah, very fired up. But, these boats and the dual helm thing, it's all about controlling that fire and putting it into the right things at the right time, which we know Ben can do. We know they can all do it. So, yeah, just can't wait to see them race today.
That was quite a diplomatic answer for you. Well done for rationalising that. Look, one of the people that you have inspired is just down here, our daughter, Bellatrix. Bellatrix, darling, how do you think Daddy's going to get on today?
I think Daddy's going to win.
Yes, the right answer from Team Ainslie. Perfect. Right, let's go and speak to Dylan. He's over here somewhere, one of the helms on board the boat. Let's just spin round here. Dill, can I have a quick word? Well done. Leaping over the side of the boat. Talk to me about today, just the one race, how are we approaching it?
Yeah, I think after yesterday, the gloves are going to be off. So
I like that fighting talk.
Yeah, we'll be out there pushing hard, and breeze looks good, so we're looking forward to the fight.
Okay, and how are we going to approach this start? Because this is what it seems to all come down to in this racing against what is clearly a very strong defender.
Yeah, we've been in the sim looking at our different options, so hopefully we can surprise them.
Oh, I like the sound of that too. Okay, I'll let you get on with it. Ben's just chatting away with Gilo, who I know was in a briefing earlier on with Ian Williams and discussing things with the umpires. So he's probably debriefing on what's been had in that meeting and what's been going on. Let's see if I can try and capture his attention. Hang on one second. Well, maybe not. It might just prove to be too tricky to get a hold of him. Anyway, look, the crowd has turned out once more. We have got lots of people here, despite the fact it wasn't actually a scheduled race day today. But because of the weather conditions yesterday and them calling off that second race, they have decided to put racing on today. And hopefully the conditions will be such that they will be a little bit better in terms of the wind today. And it should fill in a little bit more than it is right now. See if I can catch Ben's eye. Hang on a second. Bear with me. Can I borrow you? Yeah, he's coming. He's heard me. Brilliant. Let's see what he's got to say. He left the house in a pretty bad mood this morning, so let's see if he's softened ever so slightly. Ben, how are you feeling about today? Obviously, a big day on the water yesterday. We've gone 3-0 down. How are you going to approach today?
Yeah, look, it's slightly different day, and we know we're up against it. Kiwis are sailing well, but we think we've got a boat that can get the job done. We just got to up our game slightly, so we've been looking that hard overnight and this morning. Guys are up for it and looking forward to another race.
Got to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how angry are you?
Yeah, no, I think everyone in the team is. fired up to try and get the win on the board, and that can change a lot. We all know how powerful momentum is in sport. If we can get a couple of wins under our belt, the dynamic of this can change very quickly.
Are the gloves off? Are we going full aggressive?
I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, see, playing his cards close to his chest. You can catch all the action, don't forget, of course, on TNT Sports. And we'll look forward to an analysis show a little later on, debriefing all the day's action. We'll see you later.